morning, everyone. Welcome to Spy News.
Today, come to meet the two of us. My name is Nupuan Nikota.
And me, Nataya Sathongyot. The first news is the impact of COVID-19 on Thailand's economy. The impact of COVID-19 on Thailand's economy. Thailand's economy is expected to be impacted severely by the COVID-19 pandemic, shrinking by at least 5% in 2020 and take more than 2 years to return to pre-COVID-19 output levels. Thailand has been successful in stemming the tide of COVID-19 infections over the last 3 months, but the economy is expected to shrink significantly in 2020. The recovery will be gradual as the economy may take more than 2 years to return to pre-COVID-19 output levels and will depend on an effective policy response, in particular support for vulnerable households and firms. Thailand's economy is expected to be impacted severely by the COVID-19 pandemic, shrinking by at least 5% in 2020 and taking more than 2 years to return to pre-COVID-19 GDP output levels, according to the World Bank's latest Thailand Economic Monitor. The COVID-19 pandemic shocked the economy, especially in the second quarter of 2020, and has already led to widespread job losses, affecting middle-class households and the poor alike. While Thailand has been successful in stemming the tide of COVID-19 infections over the last 3 months, the economic impact has been severe. The tourism sector, which makes up close to 15% of Thailand's GDP, has been hit hard, with a near cessation of international tourist arrivals since March 2020.
Laissez-moi rayonner. Let yourself shine, shine.
It's so hot today. Perla 100% natural mineral water.
Pearl Little Happiness Collection 2020. Pearl Mineral Water.
Taylor Swift full song of music app Spotify in anticipation of the launch of the new album. 1989, pop music singer Taylor Swift decided to take her music off popular smartphone music streaming service Spotify. Taylor Swift has made her entire Black catalog available on Spotify, ending a 3-year boycott of the streaming service following a row over strict loyalties. In 2014, to shake it off, singer pulled her music from Spotify,
where she was one of the service's most popular artists. After bemoaning that artists received a tiny royalty per song play, Swift, who in theory refused to release her 2012 album list on Spotify, has previously said that available things should be paid for. It is my opinion that music should not be free, she said at the time. Friday, the 27-year-old announced a word fake with a statement on her Twitter account, Taylor Nation, that she was to put the entire library, including most recent album 1989 Black on Spotify and reward service, including Google Play and Amazon Music. Swift has decided to return to streaming service was to thank her fans for her album 1989 passing 10 million sales. However, cynics also point out that the timing happened to coincide with an album launched by rival Katy Perry, with whom she has had an acrimonious and public feud going back 5 years. Swift is one of the few superstars with a big enough fan base to have been able to boycott Spotify, which has over 50 million paying subscribers and 100 million users in total worldwide without damaging their brand or overload sales. We can confirm that Taylor Swift's entire Black catalog is now available on Spotify for her millions of fans to enjoy, says Spotify. Swift has also period attacked Apple Music for not paying artists during its free 3-month trial, provoking the company to change its policy. Swift subsequently made 1989 available on Apple Music. Swift is not the first artist to withdraw music from Spotify. In 2013, Radiohead Thom Yorke called for boycott of the service over unfair payment practices, removing all his solo projects from the site and describing it as the rest period fast of during COVID. More recently, Yorke has made music available on Apple Music and Spotify.
For today, we are Spy News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.